Next person.
So I came in this
Come in.
store, minding
Can
my
you
business.
please leave
Right?
now? Fucking
I bought this. He sent somebody down the aisle to come and check us, right? I said, if you don't like that we're in here shopping and you're so scared, why do you keep building your businesses in the community? I ain't break no laws. I ain't do nothing. Y'all have to be put on Front Street because there's plenty other black women in here still spending their money with you. And you being ignorant as hell. Who is that? Who is that? Who is that?
Yesterday's told us.
Good, good. She should come in here and steal some more because you racist and you're nasty.
Leave now.
Or what?
You're shame.
No, I'm not. Because I'm as a black man, he gonna stand up to motherfuckers like you. As a black man, he's gonna stand up to motherfuckers like you. You still just showing a black woman. You're not showing me nobody else. So why are you in this community? Why are you in this community? Why are you in this community? Why did you build in this community? Why did you do it? Because you are lame. And it's going to go right on social media. And we're going to see how it pans out on how nasty you are. We already got your face, baby. We already got your face. So if you black in his store, he's going to make sure people walk around and follow you. That's what he's going to do. And I'm going to make sure I video your store. Because that was nasty. That was nasty. That was nasty what you did. And you're mad I called you out on it. And you just wanted to curse me out and call me everything under the sun. The one that he sent, she was standing over there. That was nasty. The way that he...
is how it always goes. We
store,
always minding our business, doing whatever it is that we gotta do, and somebody gotta come along and fuck with us. Watch us.
I said, if you
act like we're stealing.
We're in here shopping,
and Lord knows half of these businesses running successfully is due to black people supporting them and shopping there. Which we all need to stop doing that and support each other. Because this shit like this is getting out of hand and it's fucking triggering me. And then to make everything worse, he throwing this paper up in her face as if this is her telling her this you is this you. Like all black people must look alike. Like, get the fuck out of here. You know what I mean? That's why I got this address right here. So everyone who in that area, don't stop there and support this madness. Take your business, your money elsewhere where you want to be celebrated, not tolerated. You get what I'm saying? And this could have ended fucked up in so many ways, y'all. Do y'all remember LaTasha Harlan? I think the girl was 12 or 13 years old in California. A Korean woman shot that little girl in the back of her head thinking that she stole a fucking orange juice. That always triggers me. And this right here put that on my heart. And that's why it's triggering me. If you forgot on how that story went, don't worry, I'm gonna upload the video here and I'm gonna refresh your memory.
Latasha Harlins, who lived in South Central, decided to stop at the Empire Market near her house to get some orange juice. Empire Market was owned by Korean husband and wife Billy Hwang Kai-do and Sunya Do. The couple had bought the mini market a few years earlier and was just one of a number of Korean families who had been purchasing businesses in South Central neighborhoods since the early 1980s. Normally, Billy Hwang Kai ran the front of the store with his son, but that morning he was working on the outside of the market, so his wife Sunya Do was at the register. At around 10 a.m., Latasha entered Empire Market and immediately walked to the back refrigerator section of the store and grabbed a small $1.79 bottle of orange juice from the cooler. Latasha put the orange juice in the back pocket of her backpack and proceeded to the front counter with $2 in her hand. But before Latasha had a chance to show her money, Sunya Do accused her of trying to steal the juice. Sunya reached over the counter and grabbed Latasha's backpack. Latasha pushed back. Sunya then grabbed Latasha's sweater, and Latasha pushed back again, knocking Sunya down. Attempting to end the confrontation, Latasha tossed the bottle of orange juice on the counter and walked towards the door. Seconds later, Sunya reached under the register, grabbed a .38 caliber handgun, and fired, hitting Latasha in the back of the head and killing her instantly. Court documents later revealed that Latasha had died with the $2 still in her hand. The entire incident was caught on surveillance camera. The killing of Latasha Harlins added to the already tense relationships between African Americans and Korean Americans in South Central during the 80s. In the book The Contested Murder of Latasha Harlins, author Brenda Stevenson noted that tensions had been building for years between the majority black community who lived in South LA and the Koreans who ran businesses there. Korean store owners believed black customers were dangerous and more likely to shoplift, while black customers accused Korean store owners of being racist and disrespectful. These beliefs from each side created anger and hostility in the community that sometimes turned violent. As the public debated both sides, Sun Ya-do in the case of Latasha Harlins went to trial. 51-year-old Sun Ya testified on her own behalf, claiming that the shooting was in self-defense and that she believed her life was in danger. Court documents show Sun Ya testified that although she could see the orange juice in Latasha Harlins' backpack, she remained suspicious, feeling that if Latasha had intended to pay for the juice, she would have had the bottle in her hand. Security footage proved Sun Ya's claim of shoplifting to be false, as it showed Latasha approaching the register to pay for the juice. The security footage also contradicted Sun Ya's claim of self-defense, as the video showed Latasha walking away during the time of her death. The jury found Sun Ya-do guilty of voluntary manslaughter and recommended the maximum sentence of 16 years. However, the trial judge, Joyce Carlin, threw out the jury's sentencing recommendation and instead sentenced Sun Ya to 5 years of probation, 400 hours of community service, and a $500 fine. Sun Ya received no jail time. Judge Joyce Carlin explained her decision in a statement at sentencing, saying, "Did Miss Do react inappropriately to Latasha Harlins? Absolutely. But was that overreaction understandable? I think it was." Judge Carlin added that she believed it unlikely that Sun Ya would ever commit a serious crime again. After Sun Ya's sentencing, Latasha Harlins' family, as well as the community, was outraged. Denise Harlins, Latasha's aunt, held marches and protests demanding justice for her niece. But later, a state appeals court unanimously upheld Judge Carlin's sentencing. This intensified the feelings in the community of anger and frustration with the criminal justice system. The LAPD tried to calm tensions throughout the city by disputing reports that Latasha's shooting was racially motivated, and the president of the National Korean American Grocers Association released a statement asking the public to see the incident as a dispute between store owner and customer and not a racial event. But these statements only caused more racial divide. 6 months later, in April of 1992, while the Latasha Harlins verdict was still fresh on everyone's mind, the Rodney King verdict was announced. Not guilty. Within hours, violence erupted on the streets of South LA and quickly spread to Koreatown. By the time the riots ended, 5 days later, more than 60 people had been killed, over 2,000 were injured, and nearly 6,000 looters and arsonists were arrested. The rioting destroyed Koreatown. It's estimated that almost 3,000 buildings were damaged or destroyed, and that approximately 2,000 of those buildings were Korean-owned. Sun Ya-do and her husband's store was one of those businesses. Empire Market was looted and burned to the ground, and it never reopened. Following the riots, the LA Times reported that the LAPD blamed the city's unrest on the Rodney King verdict, but that most Koreans believed that they were targeted because of the death of Latasha Harlins.
This is the reason why people need to stop fucking with black folks. When they going in the store shopping, stop following us, because things is going to get worse and worse with people fucking with black folks. Now, I'm not saying black folks is perfect, you know what I mean? Because some of us is some motherfucking else now. But goddamn, for Christ's sake, leave us the fuck alone. We want to shop and be at peace. And if y'all don't leave us alone and let us shop and be at peace and stop accusing us for stealing, y'all gonna continue finding out shit the hard way. Black folks want to be left alone. Stop accusing us for shit that we did not do. And then we will not have to react the way we act. And we're going to keep doing it, and we're going to keep doing it worse and worse. Leave us the fuck alone.